We're in today with the ATI Radeon X1050. This is a 2004 video card with 256 megabytes of VRAM DDR, running at 400 megahertz on the core clock, 333 megahertz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, DirectX 9, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. Very controversial video card, but the best thing I can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. I'm gonna start with Star Wars and see how it's running here with high details. I disable motion blur and I'm on 800 by 600 on the resolution. I got very interesting quality. Looks interesting for an old game. Considering what video card I have, what year is this video card, I will say this is the only type of game that I can put on this. If I have any problems with this video card, I think the best thing I can do is play the game and see how it's averaging. Alright, it's dropping the FPS. Don't have a lot of good performance here because it's on high details. I think this is the reason why I got 28 FPS on 1% and 30 on minimal. But it's holding okay-ish theoretically. This is an old video card, so I have to be very careful with the details. The whole point today is to find older games that are quite acceptable to be played on this. I'm interested on games that has action like this in single player, so you can play with the bots, you can play like Battlefront and stuff like that, you know, campaign, conquest, but you have to play with bots. And look at this. It's kind of fun. Resolution, quality, everything is good, so not a lot of things to complain here. I mean, you don't have a lot of options with a video card like this. So I got 800 by 600, but I think the only way I can get more FPS if I put maybe 640 or something like that. On the CPU side, I got like 30% load is utilizing the CPU. I got the third core utilized in this case, and yeah, only 695 megabytes of system RAM utilized. Even the virtual memory is lower here in this operating system, but nevertheless, holy smoke, this is so cool. All right, look at that, bang. Oh my god, Ben. I thought I can jump from Star Wars to Star Trek, you know, it is just going for the biggest stereotype ever, but you can actually see that it's very hard on this. Holy smoke, I put the lowest resolution, lowest quality, and I don't have playable FPS. I actually thought I would get away with this video card in this game, but apparently not. I have to stay around this low resolution in order to get some playable FPS. Not very ideal when you're trying to learn this game. 20 FPS with this 800 by 600 with lowest quality. It's got 140 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 700 megabytes of system RAM utilized. This is not a good game to play on this video card, seriously. Regardless of the quality, resolution, you can actually see it's like not good. This game managed to do wonders with other GPUs, but with this X1050, not okay. In Star Wars managed to do much better instead of this. The VRAM doesn't go at maximum. The core load, I can't see the core load, but if I had a core load, I think it would have been at 100% without any question. Does it run Crysis? This is the most important question, because on lowest resolution with the lowest quality, this video card cannot push 30 FPS. I mean, in some cases it's running with 30 FPS, but yeah, 20 FPS, 21. Not funny, seriously. This video card is actually capable of delivering some nice entertainment, but you have to choose the right games. You know, I think Crysis is too much for this, you know, but I just wanted to answer the question, does it run Crysis? But in this case, no. You know, I think it needs proper games. I need all games for this video card in order to get playable FPS, but in this case, no, I don't want to play Crysis. Crysis is fantastic. It's like a point of reference when it comes to benchmarking, and in this case, look at this, I can do nothing with this, seriously. 30 FPS, 25, I mean, underwater, do I get more? Oh yeah, 27, 30, underwater is working much better. Look at that, I got more FPS underwater. So maybe we can play Subnautica here. I think it will be much better. So 17 FPS on minimal and 18 on 1%. Good thing it doesn't consume too much wattage in order to really hate this video card. This game is very interesting. So one is 1024 and I cannot adjust it, so black bars I have to put it up and down. Back in the day you have to put black bars on left and right, but now I have to put it on to make the aspect ratio normal, because then it will squish shit and it will look very funky. So I need that widescreen in the situation. So 1024 here with lowest quality. This is a very important case because optimization in the game is very important. Hellgate London on 1024 with low quality, it's working. Look at it, hundreds of FPS. So if you're interested, let's say, do you want to play Crysis or do you want to play Hellgate London? Hellgate London apparently is working with this. So in this situation, I got only 46 megabytes of VRAM. It's holding. I don't have the code load, but it does work really nice. Let's do one more time a reset and see how much it's gonna get. Oh yeah, this is great. This is a great performance from this video card. On the system side, I got 1.1 gig of system RAM utilized, only 800 megabytes of virtual memory, but the core is not fully loaded, only the last core. So the last core on the CPU, it's maxed out. It shows me 30%. So I will take note from that because even though it's maxed out on the last core, it's only 30% average. But that means the core is maxed out and it's bottlenecking the whole situation. Not very well optimized on the CPU side because it was not needed a CPU like this. All in all, I can say this is a very good performance and there is nothing to complain. This is the game that I need to put for the video card like this. If I'm interested on playing all the titles with this video card, if I want to give purpose to this video card. How about if we're playing F.E.A.R with 640 on the resolution with everything on low? This is the most retro-ish thing I can throw on this game. Seriously, there's no effect, there is nothing. Look at it. Lowest. Oh my god. This is how it needs to be. No shadow, no nothing. Everything it's obvious because it doesn't have any anti-aliasing. That's, oh my god, this is so bananas. Okay, but the quality it's very low. Can I play the game? Yes, that's it. That's the only thing that matters. I got only 50 megabytes of VRAM utilization. What core do I have here? The third core. Look at this. The third core it's being utilized here. 48, 50 degrees, 49. That's good. 30% load on the CPU side. 1.1 gig of system RAM. Not a bad performance. 800 megabytes of system RAM. But if I do want to play the game, I think, yeah, I have to lock the FPS maybe to 30 or something. And it's gonna distress the whole thing if I'm interested on distressing this video card. Cabron, let's go. Juarez. Ooh. How do you say Juarez or Juarez? Juarez. Call of Juarez. All right. Lowest resolution, lowest quality, and I still don't get the performance. Oof. This whip is... Oof. All right, this whip is very weird to see this. Come on. So I have to play Call of Juarez, you know, with 30 FPS. I want to learn how to play this game. And it's very difficult, you know, because it's lagging. But back in the days, I'm 100% sure 30, 40 FPS. This would have been my type of preset, you know, for the computer. But I can't complain, you know, because it does offer me playable FPS. 40 FPS, it's a lot. Hey, cabron. Alright, Underground apparently with this video card is working really nice. So I got 800 by 600 with maximum details. I think I can go higher on the resolution, but this is my kind of jam. Look at that, smack him. Yes, please, 60 FPS. Not even utilize it maximum because if it's stopping on this FPS with this, I think it can do much better. But this is the type of retro I'm expecting from this 1050, not the GTX 1050, because the GTX 1050 it's a freaking awesome video card to have even today. I won't say freaking awesome video card, but it's a decent budget video card. You can actually see the video card is holding pretty well, doesn't have any problems. I got 36 megabytes of VRAM utilized here with this video card. Yeah, I will say this is a big win. You know, even the average is good. 55 FPS on 1% is good. 15 on minimal. I don't know why. Maybe I clicked escape or did something that managed to trigger that. But the average, yeah, good driving, Daniel. But the average FPS is kind of good. Oh, this is not okay. I actually forgot this is on good quality with Oblivion. I'm gonna disable everything here. I'm gonna put everything off. Specular artist. Everything needs to be off in order to get a standing chance with this. 70 FPS. Look at that. I got playable FPS. Yes, please. Look so doggo without view distance. There is view distance. View distance, yes. View distance on maximum with low quality. I accept that, seriously. seriously, I accept the game. 60 FPS here, it's good. With this resolution, with this quality, I will take it. I will call this a big W, seriously. Look at that, I can push the bush. What type of bush is this? Very interesting bush. Look at that. Yes, I love the bush, seriously. La bush. Very interesting video card. I think this is a victim of the marketing department from ATI, because this is a rebrand from the 9600 or 9550 or something like that from Radeon. It's like the same video card but different name and different prices, you know. I think it was a re-release from an older model. This is a very common practice that you can manage to see even today from every manufacturing company that does video cards, and you can actually see it's still on. This is the only thing that is good about this video card. This is a 2004 video card and it's got a lot of years in the back. The only thing that I want to point out with this is that older games doesn't require 256 megabytes of VRAM. So if you're interested on getting this video card or manage to find it somewhere for free and nobody cares about it, yeah, put it on the side, because if you're building an older machine, I think this is a good video card that you can put with older titles. Managed to see there's a couple of games that works really nice, and if you're interested on getting there, it's possible. The moment you build the machine, you cannot go back. For me, this computer that I'm testing, I'm very attached now to it because I got so many games on it and I can stay here on this machine and I can play them, and it feels so good. Seriously, I find a very mid-range newish video card. I mean, newish video card, 10-15 years old, yeah, and I put it inside and I can play with some mid to high quality on low resolution some games that feels very good, seriously. So yeah, I like it. I recommend this type of attitude, you know, to go with retro, you know, towards retro gaming, because it's very, this is how gaming needs to be theoretically. You enter a game, you disconnect, you play a little and you're off. Even though this is not a very good video card, even though it had problems, you know, back in the days, I still recommend something similar to this, even though you don't need this one. In this area, in this cheap area category, I think it's good to have something like this. Retro gaming needs to be in your life. Okay, all jokes aside, if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button if you're already subscribed. If not, join the channel, and as usual, I will see you very soon.